you're going to step up and people are going to notice you. But other than that, you're not going to be the guy. You're not going to stand out. Nobody came to watch you. But if you don't enforce the rules when they need to be enforced because you don't want to be noticed, is that the right thing to do either? No. Okay? Be prepared. And we're going to talk a lot about this. This is what we're doing. Right? Don't anticipate the call, anticipate the play. We're going to come back to this. It's in the manual when we talk about it, okay? So these are some of the things that we're going to, again, pre-shadowing. Continue to study is a requirement, and you already know this, okay? And it's kind of just, again, this is the idea of what you look like. If you look confident, people are going to believe that you're confident. And I'm buzzing through here because we're running. Pour no gasoline. Pour no gasoline. Don't make things worse. If somebody's yelling at you, be quiet. The louder they get, the quieter you get. Don't inflame things. Don't, in umpire, you know, we call it don't pick boogers. So Peyton's catcher's on first base, and he's up 10-0 in the top of the last inning, and the pitcher goes like this, and you call a balk. What does everybody think? That's the umpire that gets noticed, right? And that's a booger, isn't it? Now, if Peyton's tied in the top of the bottom of the seventh, and his fastest runner's on first base, and his number 2 hitter's up, and my pitcher goes like this, you better get noticed right then and there, right? You better get noticed. Because now he's cheating, right? When the fat kid is on first base and he's up 10 runs, this isn't cheating. When the kid that runs a 4 flat 40s on first base, and the game's tied, and we're in the last inning, and he does this, he's cheating. Know the difference. Right? Know the difference. The other thing that's interesting, and we talked about this, you asked me what kind of fan I was last week. We don't care who wins. Right? We just don't care who wins. Have a reverence for the rules, and these are all things. We're going to talk a little bit more about this pregame thing. Today is today, tomorrow is tomorrow. Right? Yesterday was yesterday. And always remember as you move up, where you came from, remember who helped you, right? And remember to give back when you go back to help other people, right? It's we're all moving up and down the ladder. If we all help each other together, we'll get better by synergy. So remember where you came from. Don't be somebody you're not when you officiate, and we're going to add all that. So that's kind of stuff that's kind of bigger picture that we're all going to get to, we can't get to now. Okay, so that's all kind of stuff we're going to do as we move through. And we got questions, comments?
I actually thought of a question on the foul volley.
Okay.
I know that in Little League now, and I guess softball has it, the 2 bases. I've never had to deal with them as a coach or...
I've never seen them in high school.
The safety base?
Yeah, the
safety base.
Mm.
I'd have to look. I don't know anything about safety bases, to be perfectly honest with you. And I don't know, I have to look. I think in high school baseball they're legal. I think that's the only baseball code they're legal in. I'd have to look. I could look in the high school book, but I'm not sure.
I was just wondering, I mean, I'm assuming, and I know what assume means, but if it hits the orange bag, it's a foul ball.
Yeah, because the orange bag is completely in foul territory.
Right.
Yeah.
Good luck figuring that one out, right?
Yeah, I mean, because just like what he said, involving the safety base, last year I was filling softball umpire
God bless
over at, yeah,
you. I
thank
did
you.
that once too.
Yeah, I was filling softball umpire for Tommy Owens, for Chester Little League, and they always had safety bases, and it's like 2 times when I was asked when that actually came up. Both times, it's like, I don't know. I have no idea what the safety bases are used for because in baseball we never use them. So it's like, why should I use?
If you think about what they're for is they want runners to stay in the runner's lane and step on the safety base. So if you think about that, the runner should step on the safety base. And if I didn't know, I would go common sense and fair play, spirit and intent. If the ball hit the safety base, it's foul. If the first baseman tried to touch the base and be out on a safety base, I go, no, you're supposed to be on the white base. If the runner ran and touched the white base while the fielder was on the white base, I'd go, you can't do that. That's how I would interpret it. Why? Common sense and fair play, spirit and intent. I don't know anything about the rule, but that's the way I would guess the rule would work.
That's exactly what I did.
There you go, common sense and fair play, spirit and intent. Can we do this next Tuesday, one more time?
Yeah.
We'll do it one more time, and what we're gonna do next Tuesday is we'll start getting into, cause the next thing down the list is we did fair foul, we did catch, no catch, right? So what we might do is remind ourselves of fair foul, catch, no catch, talk a little bit about who's responsible for that, under what circumstances. I'm not sure, I might go to Jim Evans' 7 laws of umpiring. We might do that instead, we might do both of those next week. So that's where we're gonna go next week, okay? So if you wanna kinda read ahead in what we're gonna do, that's probably what we'll do next week, alright?
Are the pitcher's on the rubber, hasn't pitched the ball, batter's in the batter's box, and take a practice swing to the strike?
No.
I saw one time he called a strike on the batter. He took a practice swing while I was in the box, they called a strike on him.
By the way, there's another one, cause this came up, we didn't talk about it, somebody asked, if I'm in the batter's box and I'm bunting, and I stand like this and the pitch goes by me, I haven't swung.
Cause you didn't even attempt.
I didn't make an attempt to swing, right? I have to, so if you if I stand just like this and the ball goes whoop by me, remember what it said, half swing, we have to judge whether he attempted to hit the ball. If you stand like this and the ball goes whoop by you, have you attempted to hit the ball?
No.
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 So it's not a swing. It's not a swing. Okay, so do you have to pull the bat back? No. There are some softball rules under some softball codes that I know that you actually have to pull the ball back, but take that up with Tommy, don't take that up with me. I try not to do anything bigger than 9 1/4 inches in circumference, 2.94 in diameter. If it's bigger than 2.94 in diameter, I'm out. Okay? Thanks for coming, guys, and we'll do this next week. And then we'll talk next week about